What's up, guys? Fakes here. Hope you guys are having a great day today. But today, guys, I've gotten this question asked so many times, guys. I have gotten this question asked where you guys ask me, what kind of guns do I use? What are my setups for all the guns I use? What streaks do I run? What's my favorite specialist? I get this question asked every time I upload a video. So today, guys, instead of playing Black Ops 3, I'm going to give you guys a rundown on what guns I use, my favorite guns to use, my favorite perks to use, my specialist characters I like using, the score streaks, and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. Like I said, a lot of you guys always ask me, what are my favorite things to use in Black Ops 3? So I'm going to go down the list. Unfortunately, I reset my stats, but even though I reset my stats, everything still stays the same. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you what I like to use. So first off, I'm a submachine gun player. I love using SMGs in Call of Duty. So my favorite SMGs to use are the VMP and the Kuda. And for the VMP, I put on grip, quick draw, fast mag. I was using stock for a little bit, but I didn't like stock. I decided to throw on fast mag. For perk 1, I use afterburner. Perk 2, I use fast hands with scavenger. And then perk 3, I use tac mask. The reason why I use afterburner is because I like to recharge my thrusters a lot quicker than usual. So afterburner lets you recharge your thrust a lot more. Fast hands so I can swap weapons faster and then ready up my gun after I'm done sprinting. And then scavenger so I could replenish all my ammo. Now, before, I used to use flak jacket a lot. I found myself running out of ammo so many times when I would play Black Ops 3, so I decided to throw on scavenger, took out flak jacket. It's worked out a lot for me, and then tac mask because I hate getting stunned, I hate getting flash, and I hate getting shock charge. So tac mask completely gets rid of it. Like, if somebody were to hit you with a shock charge, or somebody were to stun you, or someone were to flash you, it'd literally have no effect on you. So those are my perks I like using on this gun with the VMP. Like I said, we got the grip, quick draw, and fast mag. Then we got the Kuda. I think, honestly, I like using the Kuda more than the VMP. I don't know. Personally, I like the Kuda a lot more than the VMP, but we got fast mag, grip, quick draw. Basically the same exact setup on the VMP, but this time it's just the Kuda. I got, like I said, afterburner, fast hands, scavenger, and then tac mask. You guys are going to really see that a lot for my perks. I use these perks the most because if they told me I'm only to choose out of this list I have right here one perk, I would choose fast hands just for the simple fact that I love rushing in the game. And the one thing I hate about playing Call of Duty is I can't ready up my gun fast enough. So if they were to tell me you can only use one perk out of this list, I would use fast hands. In my opinion, that's the best perk to use in Black Ops 3 is fast hands. So fast hands should be on your guys' class setup every time. Next up, we got the Man of War, and I use it with the red dot sight because I hate the iron sight in the Man of War. The Man of War's iron sight is just complete garbage. I don't like it at all. We got quick draw, and then we got stock. We got quick draw to aim down the sight faster, and then we got stock, so every time I aim down the sight, I can move a lot quicker than usual. Then we got my baby Marshall 16s right here. Dude, these guns, the Marshall 16 is just the best secondary in the game so far. If you guys don't have the Marshall 16, I highly suggest you use the RK5. The RK5 is a really good secondary as well. It can really one-burst a lot of people at times. So RK5 is very reliable, but I like using the Marshall 16 since I have it. It's such an overpowered secondary. It really is, guys. So if you have it, definitely throw it on your gun. So like I said, same perks. We got afterburner, fast hand, scavenger, and then tac mask. Then we got the shotgun class. Now the shotgun, normally, I know this sounds cheesy, guys, but normally I would run the Brecci, but I found myself using the Olympia a lot more. The Olympia, in my opinion, is probably one of the best shotguns in the game. Probably next to the Brecci. I think the Brecci is the best shotgun in the game. It's just so broken. If you do have the Olympia, I highly suggest you run long barrel and fast mag. Fast mag because this gun needs fast mag. This gun takes forever to reload without fast mag. So fast mag, 100% you need it. And then we got long barrel so you can increase the range when you're trying to kill people. And then we got the RK5. You guys might be surprised I'm using the RK5 instead of the Marshall. You guys are probably saying to yourself, why are you using the RK5? Why wouldn't you just use the Marshall? The reason why I would prefer using the RK5 over the Marshall for using a shotgun is because I already have a shotgun. There's no need for me to have a shotgun. I might as well have something that can give me some kills from at least medium, possibly even long range, but RK5 is something I would go with when using a shotgun. Something like the RK5 or the MR6, but preferably me, I like the RK5. Then I got the Semtex because grenades are really strong in this game, but I only like using them on my shotguns. I don't really like using them on SMGs or ARs, so I got a Semtex for that, and then same perks as usual. We got afterburner, fast hand, scavenger, and then tac mask. This is my Streaks Destroyer setup. Now, if you guys don't know what I mean by that, I got the black cell. Obviously, if people are calling in wraiths or if they're calling in wraps, they got a mothership or something, I'm going to pull this bad boy out and I'm going to try to take it out as fast as I can. So we got the VMP just so we could have a primary weapon just in case if someone gets up and close, we could use the VMP to melt them. And then we got the black cell because this is probably the best launcher in the game to use for streaks. We got a Semtex, we got blind eyes so they can't see us. Even if they are in the mothership, they won't be able to see us. We got cold-blooded, so just in case if they call in a sentry gun or something, like let's say I'm trying to take out a streak, but there's a sentry gun right there, I will be completely invisible to that sentry gun, so, and to thermal optics, so you won't be able to be seen through thermal scopes. That's pretty nice. Then we got hardwired. Now this is probably the best one to use because you're immune to counter UAVs, power cores, EMPs, trip mines. They won't go off when you go by a trip mine. C4s won't set the alarm, and then shock charges won't go off. So hardwired is a very good perk, and I highly recommend you guys use it for destroying streaks because it's probably one of the best things to use. You could even use it for your SMGs or AR, but I don't really care because I don't really like using it. I would rather use scavenger or fast hands versus hardwired. So that's personally me. And then we got engineer, so we could see where everything is around the map. So we could see where shock charges are. We could see where C4 are. And then it even works in the air. So let's say the wraith is invisible. You could still see the wraith. You could see where the wraps ship is. You can see where the hater is. You can see everything that you normally couldn't see very easily. So engineer helps out a lot for streaks, especially like if there's someone that calls in the hater or the wraith, because at first the wraith comes in, it comes in invisible. So engineer is a very good perk for destroying streaks. And then that's basically it for the class setups, guys. Like, these are the main guns I usually run in Black Ops 3. Like, here and there, occasionally, I'll use, like, all the other guns. But mainly, these are the guns I like to use. I like using the VMP, the Kuda, the Man of War, the Olympia, and then here and there, I'll pull this gun out. Now we go to the Scorestreaks. Now, this is my normal Scorestreak. That wasn't actually my normal Scorestreak, but now we go to Scorestreaks. Now, this is the normal Scorestreak setup I would run. I'd run UAV, Wraith, and Wraps. Let's say I feel like helping the team out a little bit. Like, I want to be more of a team player versus just being a greedy asshole. I would use UAV, counter UAV, and hater. Or I would switch out counter UAV for power core. Doesn't really matter. If I feel like playing more, if I'm playing domination, I feel like playing more the objective kind, I will put on the UAV, the Cerberus, and then I will put on the Wraith. Now the Cerberus is because I'd put it on the B flag, and it basically patrols around the B flag. So the Cerberus is very good for patrolling. Plus, it takes forever to kill, and then it takes forever for the Cerberus to go away. And then if there's days where I feel like I'm on a really good streak, like if I'm doing really good, I'll run the hater, I'll run the Wraps, and then I'll run the Wraith. Those are just my favorite streaks. You guys will notice I love using the Wraith and Wraps a lot, but honestly, all the streaks in Black Ops 3 are really good. I just don't get to use them. Like, I don't use the HCXD, I don't use Care Package, I don't really use the Dart, I never use the Guardian. The GI unit, I used to use it a lot, but now that I think about it, I don't really use it that much anymore. So the GI unit's a pretty good streak, but my everyday streaks, guys, that I like to use is the UAV, the Wraith, and then the Wraps. Those are my everyday streaks I love to use. Or I might switch up the Wraith and the Wraps. I might put on the Talon, and then I'll put on the Hater, because those are really good setups. They're very, very good setups. You know, you got the UAV for you and your teammates, and you got the Talon for yourself. And then you got the Hater for you and your teammates to help your teammates out a little more. So the Hater is very good. I love using the Hater. Unfortunately, people can shoot it down, which kind of sucks. And then we got the specialist characters, guys. Now, you guys know my favorite specialist character to use is the Prophet character. He's got the Tempest. That's my favorite specialist weapon to use. So my go-to specialist character is Prophet's Tempest. If I'm using the weapon, if I'm not using a specialist weapon, if I'm going to a specialist ability, I will go all the way over to the Heatwave. The Heatwave, as annoying as Heatwave is, it's very, very helpful at times. So for weapons, I like to use the Tempest, but for abilities, I like to use the Heatwave a lot. If I were to do the top 3 specialist weapons I like to use, I like using the Tempest, the Scythe, and then the Ripper. Those are my favorite specialist weapons to use. And then if I were to go to specialist abilities, I would do Kinetic Armor, Heatwave, and then Combat Focus. Those are my 3 favorite specialist abilities to use. But yeah, guys, that's really what I use in Black Ops 3. There you guys have it. A lot of you guys have asked me, what do I use when I play Black Ops 3? That's basically what I use. Unless I don't feel like using them, I use other things. But my go-to things to use are everything I just showed you guys. So if you guys want to give this a shot, if you guys want to use them yourselves, go ahead, I highly recommend it. It will change up your game style a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I know this is not useful anymore because Call of Duty World War II comes out in 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks, actually. And Black Ops 3 will be a thing in the past to me once Call of Duty World War II comes out. So I know it was kind of not useful, but a lot of you guys have also at the same time asked me to do a video like this. So here you guys go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like on it, rate the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Share the video, really just help the channel grow. Thank you guys so much once again for watching it. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, please be sure to turn on post notifications so you guys know when I upload. I'd really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out, guys.